get my life back in order, and so here I am, back doing the one thing I love to do this time of the year. I know you've heard that a million times, but I never get tired of saying it, and it's a great place for me to just come and sit and think and pause. And where I'm at currently is I'm at a place called Glen Hope Care Farm. Beautiful Pennsylvania backcountry, very close to the Susquehanna River, and I'm very grateful for Amy Morris allowing me to hunt on her property, and her father Glenn, very nice man, set me up in this very sleek stand. It's very tiny. I'm a very big man. So anyway, I'm secured. You can see that I'm tied to the tree, so I won't fall off. But hoping for a successful evening out here, and I don't have cell phone service, and my plan to get out of here was to call someone to come pick me up. So this is going to be fun. I don't know what awaits for me at the end of the night. If I harvest a deer, it's awesome. I don't know how I'm supposed to communicate that with anybody else, and very few people know where I'm at currently. The only people that know where I'm at are my sister Caroline, Amy, and her father Glenn. What an adventure. On the epilepsy front, another update. So I don't know if the results came back. I don't know what they showed or what they didn't show. All I know is I got a call from the neurologist yesterday. His assistant called me and said that they want me to come in and do another test. The difference with this test is that I have to spend 5 days in the hospital, Monday through Friday. So obviously that's a bit of a challenge, right? I have a job, I have a family, I can't drive. I was joking on the way over with my sister, like, hey, do the test, like put me in the woods with a bow and arrow, and I'll do the test for 2 months if you want me to. Keep me out here, that's one way you can do the test, but not feasible. Obviously, hunting and testing in the medical field are not a practice that I am aware of, but I would highly recommend it. So Joanna and I have to decide what week I'm going to go in. We're probably going to do it sooner rather than later. It is my health we're talking about here. Jobs and everything else in the grand scheme of things will work themselves out. This is something I need to get a hold of now, and I'm trying to be optimistic about it and just see what God is teaching me in these moments. I was talking to a friend of mine today about he was talking to me about some stuff, and I was talking to him about some stuff as conversations go, and he was commenting on just the way I've kind of chosen to live my life, specifically I guess with this story, and the word he chose to use to characterize my story, and just kind of see, comparing it to other people's stories and seeing how my story is similar to other people's stories, is gritty faith, which I thought was interesting, because I think as Christians, we think we have to live this. We're taught sometimes we have to wear the right clothes and say the right things and do the right things always. It's always perfect, right? Because if we're perfect, then God will love us. And if we're not perfect, then God won't love us, and we fall out of favor. And if we fall out of favor, we fall out of grace. And if we fall out of grace, bad things happen, right? karmic law, right? So Christians kind of believe in karmic law. Some Christians do. But I think for me, when I read the Bible and I read some of these stories, it's gritty, man. Like, you read about Samson, it's gritty. You read about David, he had an affair and then he murdered the dude that was married to the girl he was cheating on with. But then he came to full repentance and full transparency. Man, that's gritty. And for me, my faith isn't perfect. I waver, I falter, I struggle. I've been through depression. I've been through doubts. I've been through failures. And I've questioned God. But at the end of the day, I'm choosing to surrender and submit to His will and His purpose and His plan for my life. And I think that's ultimately what you read about in the Bible. And that's why God's plan is so much better than ours. Because we try to invent these fake rules that just set us up for failure. So, have gritty faith today. I'm having faith. I just want meat. That's all I want. I don't care about horns anymore. I just want meat. So, and if I get a deer, I'm still naming it Epi.